everybody's going through the same thing, man. Everywhere in the world. That's why I'm like, this person's going through that, another person's going through that. It's a whole worldwide shift happening, right? And Mercury is in here. When Mercury hits, it's gonna be like, wow, and then bitches not gonna know what to do because the energy is gonna be so intense at some point. And you know what? It's gonna be very triggering. I tell you, friends, be strong in this time right now. I don't know. That's why I said I have to say my own world. I look at it like this. Me, I don't know nothing. Me, I don't bother nobody. And that's the same way that y'all gotta have your boundaries in the same place. Meaning, like, you stay to yourself in your business unless they concern you. Right? When you put and insert yourself, you might get electrocuted, right? Input and output, baby. Input and output. It's electricity flow, energy flow, consistently changing the vibration, being able to shift. That is exactly what's happening right now. I guess the most high is gonna tell us exactly what we're gonna be doing. Everything is divine timing, guys. It is God's time. It is not in God's time. Yeah. And the worst thing that could ever happen is that you could lay down and you can go to sleep and you can die in your sleep. But guess what? At some point, all of us are going to reach death. So live your life to the fullest. Make your mistakes. Fuck up all the way. Because guess what? You're going to have a life full of regret. And a life full of grudges. And a life full of hate. And a life full of anger if you do not do it. There's envy and hate in a lot of people's heart because of the traumas that people go through. They carry the load of the curse. They carry the rest of the curses with them. And that's where the sadnesses come from. These triggering thoughts, these triggering moments in life, situations, etc., etc. The whole bloodline knows this. Some of us reap the karma of our forefathers. Some of us are just going through sequences, just seeing what our parents did and replicating on it. Because if you think about it, we are basically clones of our parents, but not 100% clones because we are half of our mothers and half of our dads. You know what I'm saying? But then technically the spirit is in there too, so the DNAs are intertwined. A godly DNA. That's why they've been trying to compromise every child since birth, ever since the vaccine movement. And they've been doing it for so long. So many people are just taking vaccines. They probably 73% mercury by now. And statistically, 1 in fucking, 50 people now get sick. Doesn't matter if they're young, doesn't matter if they're old. They do not care about society when it comes to these government organizations. They do not care.